President Trump has been phenomenal on the border, and he's really already fulfilled many of his major campaign promises to secure the border using just existing laws and to begin deportations of illegal aliens. The second part of that is then making those changes that the president's been doing permanent, codifying them. And that's what we did in the Big Beautiful Bill, which is the other part of President Trump's border agenda, which is providing funding for a border wall and for river barriers to make it harder for illegal aliens to cross into the country, even whenever we have a Democrat administration, but also providing funding for more DHS agents, more ICE agents, and the infrastructure needed to carry out deportations. So I think that President Trump's leadership here has been fantastic.
One of the biggest initiatives or things he pushed during his first administration was the Remain in Mexico policy.
Yep.
Big winning issue. Obviously, President Biden did away with that. Is that something that's still on the table? Are you supportive of that?
Not only am I supportive of the Remain in Mexico policy, but I filed a bill, my first bill this Congress, back in January, to codify the Remain in Mexico executive order into law. So whenever President Trump initiated this in his first term, it reduced border crossings by 70% within just a few months. Wildly effective. And we're just saying that if you're going to come into the country, or if you're going to attempt to claim asylum, and you're coming from a third country, you can wait in a contiguous area while your asylum claim is being processed. I think that to the extent that we're seeing a mass influx of illegal aliens, which has quelled under the Trump administration, we should, when necessary, militarize the border. But I think the biggest thing we need to be doing right now that the border is largely secure and that there are things being put in place to keep it secure, is continue the deportations and ramp them up. The people who came here illegally have no right to be here. They have no claim to our resources. They need to go back to where they came from, and I think that we need to step up the deportations.